Hello students, now we will discuss about cockroach mouth parts. In case of cockroach, mouth parts are chewing and biting type. They bite the food and they chew the food. All mouth parts are arranged in a arrangement that they can move, but their arrangement is around the mouth. All mouth parts are movable. We'll write movable appendages and are around mouth. These mouth parts bear one pair of mandibles. Mandibles are 2 in number. Next, it has one labrum. Labrum is also called upper lip. This is labrum. Labrum is attached to clypeus. And the structure which is near to mandibles, but it is in the middle part. It is nothing but tongue or hypopharynx. It is also called as lingua. Tongue or hypopharynx. It is also called as lingua. One single tongue. Next, labium or lower lip. This one, but it is considered initially as a pair, but later it is fused to form one single structure called as labium. Here will be labium. Labium is also termed as secondary or second maxillae. Next, mouth parts also bear one pair of maxillary pulps. Around which type of structure all these mouth parts are distributed? All these mouth parts are covering pre-oral cavity. Next is about labrum. Labrum is arranged in a vertical manner and it is a rectangular plate. It is attached to clypeus, but it should be able to move. So we say it is movably attached to the clypeus. What is function of labrum? Or labrum is also called as upper lip. It holds the food and it helps in tasting. We are telling it is helping in tasting means it might be having some tasting receptors or tasting sensory structures that are called as gustatory sensillae. So first one, labrum. Labrum is vertically and vertically arranged. Labrum is a rectangular plate. It is movably arranged with the clypeus. This labrum has tasting receptors, which are also called as gustatory sensillae. This gustatory sensillae are tasting receptors. They taste the food. Next. Function is they hold the food and taste the food. Next is mandibles. About mandibles. Mandibles are a pair of mandibles. Mandibles are unjointed, chitinous, and they are triangular in shape. They are movably attached to special type of muscles called as adductor and abductor muscles. On the inner side, means in the middle region, they have specially arranged chitinous teeth-like structures which are used for cutting of food and grinding of food. Next is about mandibles. So mandibles are triangular. They are not jointed with each other. They are arranged separately on either side, means on left and right side of the body. So we say they are unjointed, chitinous, mandibles. On the inner side, they have teeth for cutting. The same cutting is used with a word called as incision or incising and grinding food. Mandibles are movably. We said that labrum is movably attached with that of clipus. Like that, mandibles are moving with the help of special muscles called as adductor and abductor muscles. Movement of these mandibles is an horizontal way. Means this will be moving in this direction to cut, this will be moving in this direction. So we say that the movement of mandibles is horizontal in nature. Next, about first maxillae. So now we will talk about this structure, this one and this one. So these are in a pair, means they are two in number. And see, if you take this complete structure, you take it as the base, it is having one branch here, other branch here. When any type of structure is having such type of two branching, then a term is given like biramus. And biramus in nature. Biramus means having two branches. This structure which is holding those two branches is called as protopodite. The inner branch is called as endopodite. This one. The outer, this red color structure, it is called as exopodite. First maxillae is divided into, it is of three parts. First one, protopodite. In case of protopodite, again the structure is divided into two parts. Here, this one is called as cardo and this one is called as stipes. This one has cardo and stipes. I will give labeling. This one cardo. This one stipes. Next. The protopodite is attached to the inner structure called as endopodite. Endopodite is again divided into two parts. Two parts, the labium structure. There is one structure that is called as lacini. And here will be hood-like galea. Next, second one, endopodite. Endopodite has hood-like galea. So we will write galea, this one. Galea. And inner structure called lacina. Next, third part is exopodite. Has, now the structure exopodite is divided into 5 different segments like. So we can say it is pentamerous type of structure and has 5 segmented. Here we have written galea and lacina. Segmented maxillary palps. This one, it is a forceps-like structure which is holding the food. So we can say lacina is forceps, you can also, or pincer-like. Next, what is use of this first maxillae? First maxillae, it holds the food and brings food to mandibles. Holds and brings food to mandibles. Maxillary palps are attached to the junction of endopodite and protopodite to a special sclerite called as palpifur. So now place here. Palpifur. That we will write. Maxillary palps attached to sclerite palpifur. Next, about labium or lower lip. It is also termed as second maxilla. Actually, it is a pair of or a few structures are fused to form one single labium. These are a pair and are fused. These have, actually their location is behind the first maxillae, behind. And we'll write here, and are behind first maxillae. That is this one. So this labium has upper submentum, middle mentum. These are all parts. We said here a paired and fused. So what are these paired structures? And inner prementum or lower prementum, we can say. Lower. So here it has labial palps attached to arised from palpigel. Here maxillary palps are 5 segmented, but labial palps are 3 segmented. So here we can say this is the structure. This is submentum and this is mentum and this is prementum, this structure. Prementum. Now, it has the innermost structure called as glossae and paraglossae. Here, this is paraglossae. And this is glossae. Glossae, glossae. The innermost one, the smaller one is glossae, and the big structure, this is paraglossae. What are these both structures? Glossae is comparable to the lacinae, forceps-like structure. So glossae is equal to lacinae. Paraglossae is equal to hood-like galliae. The distal end of prementum has glossae and paraglossae, 2 different structures. Glossae is similar to lacinae, that is forceps-like structure. Paraglossae is equal to that of galliae. Now, we will write what is the location or a position of this glossae and paraglossae. The distal end to prementum has glossae similar to lacinae and paraglossae similar to or comparable to galliae, hood-like galliae. Glossae and paraglossae together are called as ligula. But here we used another term called as lingua. That is nothing but tongue. Now, at the distal area of the prementum, glossae and paraglossae together are called as ligula. Next, coming to hypopharynx. Hypopharynx is a rod-like and groove-like. It is having sclerates, groove-like sclerates. It is connected to the salivary duct with help of efferent ducts. So tongue is rod-like, connected to salivary ducts. Connected to salivary ducts. So these are mouth parts of cockroach.